Hey, how you doing, folks? Chris Harris here. Another episode of Buck Sweet Sports Podcast, presented to you by 810 Studios. If you haven't already done so, swing by 810 Studios. Give them a follow, share the videos. A lot of great content over there. A lot of great people. You'll find some type of, something that you'll like over there. So be sure to check us out. 810 Studios. Shout out to Miss Tamika and the crew. Appreciate being part of the family. If you're here, you're in the right spot for all your local, college, and pro sports talk. Um, Today's episode, man, we got a lot of new followers with the trying to do this expansion for all the rest of the Sampson County schools and Marlboro County into South Carolina. So I wanted to take this episode to kind of do a little reintroductions for all the new people here. Um, So just kind of want to give everybody an idea who I am and why I started this podcast. So we'll go ahead and get started with that. First off, man, like I said, my name is Chris Harris. Born and raised in North Carolina, Clinton, North Carolina. Played football for Clinton. Graduated 2007. Always been in love with the sport. My uncle took me to a Clinton Dark Horse game when I was my first Clinton Dark Horse game when I was say about 5 or 6, and man, just been hooked ever since. And that was in the '90s, mid '90s when Clinton was really at their peak, and I mean it was all about the Dark Horses back then, man. Even when I'm playing rec ball and you know playing football in the yard with the cousins and playing Killer Man, stuff like that. Man, it was never, talking about, I can't wait to be a Tar Heel or I can't wait to be a Wolfpack or a Blue Devil or go to the NFL or anything like that, man. Back in the day, man, kids, we were just talking about we couldn't wait to be a dark horse. So I mean that love and that love for the sport goes deep. I mean, I'm I'm pretty sure it's a similar story for a lot of people from Clinton. But I mean, that's just a little background as far as that goes. Like I said, graduated 2007. Been keeping up with the Dark Horses ever since, even throughout my time in the military and coming back home from that. Always been a huge fan. Did a lot of posting under the name Dark Horse 34 on NC Preps. Did that for a number of years. Always talking up the team. Um, and just basically the status of NC Press now is one of the things that kind of led me to want to, start my own thing. Just a different type of environment up there now, especially if if you post for certain teams and you don't share the same thoughts and opinions as everybody else. It's a real toxic and negative environment, and I've been posting less and less, and like I said, I just rather have started have an outlet for myself to give my thoughts and opinions as far as prep sports goes. And you know I mean, part of this was a idea from my wife. I guess she got tired of seeing all my little rants and stuff on Facebook and talking sports with my dad. And she was always saying like maybe you should start a like a sports blog or a podcast. And it's something that really I kind of, really procrastinated, getting started because, man, for those that don't know me, man, I'm a hardcore introvert, man. I'm not a really big, you know, talker like that, unless it's something I'm passionate about. And, sports is just one of those things I'm really passionate about. So, but even still, like I said, I had to get out of my comfort zone and, being up here talking, being able to talk on, on the podcast and everything like that. Still, like I said, it's something that I'm still learning, still trying to get used to. Hopefully, I'm not doing too bad. But yeah, like I said, that's just kind of how this thing got started. Buck Sweet Sports Podcast. I started it in August of last year. Pretty much what I was doing was I was, just doing these, videos every week, previewing who, talking about Clinton and talking about their opponent and, kind of just giving my breakdown and my predictions and, just my thoughts and kind of highlighting player performances. And like I said, if you interested in seeing some of those old videos, they're on YouTube. You could, just search Bucksby Sports Podcast. They're all up there if you want to kind of get a, like a little look at how I did things last season. Um, I started getting, I did some player recognition. I had my Bucksby Sports Player of the Game each week. I had a Trench Warrior of the Week award for, offensive lineman, defensive lineman, because a lot of times, especially in the press, offensive linemen they're one of those, just a lot of times the big boys get overlooked sometimes. But yeah, just stuff like that. I did weekly articles on the game because sometimes I feel like I understand, print media, especially small town print media, has suffered a lot of drawdowns, I guess, setbacks. So they don't have the number of personnel and the funding like they used to. Um, but I just felt like for Clinton, a lot of times, especially for people that's you know not able to go to the games and get that get those newspapers delivered to them. A lot of times, man, you wouldn't be able to read about the game on it wouldn't be online a lot of times until like the Tuesday or Wednesday the following week. You talking about a game that happened Friday. So I kind of wanted to, just do something to help help with that. So I did articles I put out the next day or the day after, and so people could read about it. I had a lot of help from Alex Evans' mom, Miss Letitia Evans. She helped me out a whole lot. Sending me pictures from the game so I can put into the little article and stuff. But like I said, if you want to go back and scroll through, matter of fact, I'll go ahead and include an article on this video, kind of just a sample so you can see kind of how it was done. But basically, I did that. And like I said, when I was able to have some guests on to kind of talk, save y'all from having to listen to me, for 30 to 45 minutes, just to give it a little bit of variety and get another person's perspective. And I mean, a lot of people enjoyed it. Um, a lot of the alumni enjoyed the stuff. One of the other things, like I posted earlier this week, having parents, players, family members, sending me pictures and doing those photo edits for people. I mean, a lot of people love that. Like I said, it makes great t-shirt design for t-shirts, posters, hoodies, anything like that. And I'm not charging anything for it. It's just something I like to do. Like I said, as long as you send me a couple pictures of whoever your family, your son or whatever in uniform, I have no problem whipping that up for you. And actually was this week was able to do a couple actually branching out, get a couple different sports, which I hadn't done before, which so I think they turned out pretty good. But that's just just one of the things that I do if you need. Like I said, just message me, send me some pictures, what you want, and I'll try my best to whip that up for you. But that's just some of the things I was doing, for Clinton last year, and like I said, going forward, I want to expand and do that for the rest of for the rest of the county schools and you know our friends in the Marlboro County. So that's basically Buck Sweet Sports Podcast and how we got started and what we're trying to do. And like I said, I just want to keep on expanding. Like I said, I'm really looking forward to trying to really get into covering the other schools and seeing how other people. And like I said, a lot of the Clinton people they really enjoyed it. A lot of alumni enjoyed it. Players, coaches, everybody, got a lot of compliments. So, like I said, man, we just want to expand and give that same type of, content for all those, other schools that I'm featuring now. And like I said, man, I appreciate all the support that we get. All the people that listen in, for the people that's been here since day one, man, I really appreciate it. You know, like I said, I really feel at home as far as my prep sports goes. But if you haven't noticed, I also, do a little. I try to, feature a little bit of college and pro stuff. I'm a big North Carolina Tar Heel fan, so it's a lot of Tar Heel stuff up here. Um, Big time Carolina Panther fan, Charlotte Hornets, Carolina Hurricanes. Basically, I'm a home state guy, as far as my teams go. But yeah, that's just basically what I've been doing. And like I said, man, I appreciate all the new followers coming in and all the support that we've been receiving. We're over 1,000 followers now, and want to try to pump that up. Our next goal, 5,000. So hopefully we can hit that sometime soon. But yeah, like I said, man, I'm just really looking forward to this upcoming season. Like, um, still looking for a little bit of help, man. Really wanted to have a dedicated co-host to kind of it's all like I said, it's always good to hear other people's perspectives, not just listening to my own, um and get their points of view, and just somebody to bounce things off of. um like I said, just I had a couple people in mind. Recent events uh kind of had to shift focus a little bit, so like I said, I'm still looking, man. Anybody that's interested, like, being a co-host, man, hit up the email, hit up me on the inbox. Um, like I said, definitely still looking for a couple insiders from the different schools: Union, Lakewood, Midway, Hopton, Marlboro County. Like I said, I could go up here and research, the schools and who they got returning, and this, that, and the third. But I think it's better when the content's better when it's coming from somebody that actually, that's been going to the games, that know the kids, that's seen this team play, last year and the year before, and it can really, you know, get to the meat and potatoes of, the real insider information and their point of view. I feel like that would be a lot better. Like I said, coming from a homegrown fan, you know, but like I said, I'm still open for that. Unfortunately, with the time constraints, my producer wants it generally to be the show to be, no more than 50 minutes each week. I won't be able to, dive deep into each team, but I'm definitely going to try to, include as much information as possible. And, you know, and like I say, if I don't get to you, to your Pacific, into your Pacific team that week, I'll definitely, try to rotate them. Maybe just focus on, have a different like game of the week or whatever. Luckily for a lot of the Stanford County schools, y'all play each other, so I can kill two birds with one stone. So that's going to help out a lot. But yeah, man, I'm just really looking forward to getting really into it this fall. But that's pretty much my introduction to, for those who are new here. And like I said, I really appreciate all the support. And like I say, anything that you feel like I could improve on, or something you would like to see, or some content that you would like to hit me to talk about, I mean, feel free to, comment section below, or like I said, email me, inbox me. Like I said, I'm open to all, criticism and suggestions. So like I said, man, just appreciate y'all being here. Um, a little bit of high school news, man. Not much. They said Clinton's still in the midst of a head coaching search. From what I'm hearing, they received a lot of applicants. So it's like I said, I'm feeling it's going to be a process. It's going to take a while. You hope, like I said, you want them to make a great, good decision, the best decision possible. Um, but you want somebody to get in place sooner than later, because like I said, it's springtime's approaching, spring practice, spring workouts. It's going to be a lot of turnover, especially with Clinton. Um, so yeah, that's something you really want to looking forward to. Seeing who they end up picking. Another county school that's looking for a head coach, Midway. Coach Kyle Stevens, he left for Holly Springs, so Midway's searching for a new head coach. I got an idea who I think they might go with. I don't want to speculate, but if they go with who I'm thinking they'll go with, that's going to leave another Sanford County school possibly looking for a new head coach. But Hey, that's just speculation, so nothing written in stone yet. But yeah, there's something to look forward to. Um, other than that, Marlboro County, Corey Johnson and company have hit the ground running out there, which I mean, I fully expected knowing how coach operates. They got their spring practice schedule kind of mapped out. They had it posted on their page. Um, already posted about some youth camps that they'll be holding soon, which is like I said, for my Marlboro County folks, man, you got a coaching staff that's really going to, you know, plant their foot in the community with the youth, building up that foundation. The foundations of every strong football program, you got to start at the youth, man. Uh, I see where they already kind of donated some stuff to a local Prop Warner team, so that's good. And like I said, holding these youth camps, like I said, getting the kids excited about the sport, and that's what it's all about. Yeah, like I said, Marlboro County, man, y'all got something special. I mean, that's just one of the things that I really enjoyed when they were doing that at here in Clinton. Um, other news, not football related. Man, shout out to the Clinton Dark Horse baseball team. Currently 7-1. Their best start since the 2015 season, I believe it was. I think they went 14-5 that season. Started off like 12-2. But I mean, the guys are looking good, man. So shout out to Clinton Dark Horse baseball team. Yeah, definitely be keeping my eye on them. Going to transitions from high school to a little bit of college news. Everybody knows it's that time, March Madness NCAA tournament. First off, man, congratulations to NC State for pulling off really, really incredible feat, winning those 5 games in 5 days to win their first ACC championship since 1987, I believe it was. Big for them. Only the second team to go five wins in 5 days. I think UConn, back to Kimber Walker led UConn, did it. So shout out, hey man. I mean, props to NC State. Like I said, I'm a Carolina fan, but I got to give respect where it's due, man. They came out and played. They played like they wanted it, and they got it. So shout out to them, man. ACC tournament champs. Like I said, well, we got March Madness starting this week, tournament, and just want to give y'all a little rundown of where some of our local teams are going to be playing. Games do start today. Start off with my Tar Heels, who were able to secure number one seed despite that loss in the ACC championship game. Um, they'll be taking on 16 seed Wagner. That's going to be at 2:45 on CBS. So definitely be checking them out. Let's see other local teams. NC State, fresh off that big ACC tournament run last week, they secured a number 11 seed, and they'll be taking on Texas Tech, who's a 6 seed. They'll be doing that. Got the nightcap 9:40 p.m. On CBS. I think that's the only other two local teams that are playing today. Tomorrow, let's see, we got tomorrow for let's say my Marlboro County, South Carolina people. Clemson, number 6. See, they'll be taking on New Mexico tomorrow, Friday, at 3:10 p.m. My Duke Blue Devil fans, they secured a 4 seed. They'll be taking on 13 seed Vermont tomorrow evening at 7:10. I think that is it for our local teams. Like I said, I'm still dealing with South Carolina. I got some South Carolina people now, so I think y'all also got Charleston. Charleston's playing. They're the 13 seed. They're playing number 4 Alabama. That's at 7:35 p.m. tomorrow. And I think that's all the North Carolina and South Carolina teams. Let me just double check. quick. I think that is it. If I miss somebody, University of South Carolina. I'm sorry about that. They'll be playing. They're the sixth seed. They'll be playing Oregon today at 4 o'clock on TNT. So I think that might be it. Like I said, man, yeah, I got Marlboro County fans now, so I gotta include some South Carolina teams as well. I think I got everybody, but yeah, big time. March Madness. Fill out your brackets if you haven't done so already. It's always a great fun time of year if you're a big time college basketball fan. For my Tar Heels, all I can say is, man, we're gonna have to have other guys show up besides R.J. Davis and Armando Baycock. I felt like uh, watching that game against NC State the other night. It seemed like everybody was just watching RJ. I mean, like, come on, you guys. I mean, gotta we gotta move with the gotta. You can't just stand around and watch your star operate, man. You gotta move. You gotta add like it just seemed like guys like Cormac Ryan and Harrison Ingram just they were like in a daze, like they didn't even like it wasn't they didn't even know a game was going on. But yeah, you can't have that stuff in the big tournament, man. I mean, for RJ to go out there and score 30 points and us lose, we gotta have some bench production. We gotta have bench production. We gotta have role players step up, man. That's the only way that you're going to make a deep run in March. You gotta have other guys step up. But like I said, man, I ain't gonna take nothing away from NC State though. NC State, them boys came out and played, so I can't say nothing. I can't hold nothing to them, man. But yeah, I'm just really hoping to see Carolina make a deep run. Um, but that's basically all I got for college. Little NFL talk. Carolina Panthers. Like I said, we still going through free agency. Fortunately, missed out on a couple key free agents that we were targeting. Chase Young being one of them, defensive end. He signed with the New Orleans Saints, and we were also targeting Mike Williams, wide receiver, formerly of the Los Angeles Chargers. He signed with the New York Jets right before he was supposed to come to Charlotte for a visit. So just tough luck for us, man. But I mean, so far I can't really be too upset with our free agency acquisition so far. Let me see. There's another guy that we did sign. I'm trying to remember who he was. It's an offensive tackle, somebody that's going to push, Ike Ekwonu a little bit because Ike kind of had a soft. I'm gonna call it a sophomore slump last season. I mean, not what you want to see out of the guy who you are hoping to become your franchise left tackle, but it's not pulling up on that site. Just trying to figure out. Remember the guy's name, but not too much other Carolina Panther news right now. Like I said, we're still waiting on a decision from Davion Clowney, which I figure that's going to probably take a while. He didn't sign till late last season as well, so we'll see if I can pull it. I'm not seeing who the guy is. Here he is. Oh yeah, I'm about to murder this guy's name. Yash Nyman. I'm guessing I said it right. Offensive tackle. Like I said, it's a good depth. It's a good depth signing. Like I said, just somebody that could really kind of push Icky a little bit. Like I said, he just had an off year and hopefully give a little bit of motivation there. At the same time, like I said, you build up depth on your offensive line, which a position group that the Carolina Panthers have hit heavy in free agency, and rightfully so, because your rookie quarterback last season was sacked 62 times. So, you know, big ups to Dan Morgan for those moves that he's made, improving the offensive line. But uh, I'm gonna start. Go ahead and wrap things up today, man. Feel like I talked y'all to death enough today. Um, like I said, man, appreciate everyone listening in. Appreciate all the support. Um, I'm really, just like I said, really looking forward to you know continuing to bring y'all quality content, with the local prep sports and college, NFL, and pretty much like I said, anything you guys want to talk about, hit the inbox up, and like I said, we'll definitely add it to my list. But like I said, if you haven't done so already, please swing by A10 Studios Facebook page. Follow the page. Trying to get to 1,000. It's a lot of great content, a lot of great shows on the page. A lot of variety. So, like I said, you'll find something that you like. Shout out to A10 Studios. I said, really appreciate joining the family Bus Sweet Sports podcast. Like I said, it's just it's a blessing, man. I really enjoy doing this. I enjoy talking to y'all, bringing y'all just bringing my thoughts and opinions, and I mean mainly as far as prep sports goes, man, just highlighting these players and giving these players their shine and their dues. The same thing for these coaches out here. So like I said, man, just really appreciate all the support. Definitely check out some of these March Madness games today. It's gonna be really entertaining day. Definitely looking forward. You're gonna see some upsets. So like I said, man, get ready to put a red X on those brackets. But yeah, definitely appreciate everyone listening in. Hope everyone enjoys the rest of your week. Chris Harris, Bus Sweet Sports Podcast. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day.